So today I thought it would be fun to share a couple of manifestation stories. We can start there. But I think it's really incredible to talk about really understanding how something like manifestation works. And I feel so blessed to be on this journey with you. But I think one of the amazing things that I've seen manifest is my grad school education. So there was a point in time where I just couldn't fathom how I was going to go to graduate school for my journalism degree and to do it without spending money. Lord knows I ended up spending money so much on my law school education later. But I had no idea back then when I was just trying my hardest to become a journalist. It's still my passion. It's still one of my loves, is sharing stories. So I help people write books and I have a couple of different shows that I'm working on. But the point is that back then, this is like pre-2005, I didn't know how I was going to go to grad school and how I was going to pay for it. And yeah, I was totally, I feel like I could only manifest it. So at that time, I had been praying for it, praying about it, praying to get in grad school. I had also recently gotten married. I didn't want to say, hey, now go ahead and pay for this. So anyway, I just concentrated all my thoughts on, honestly, that I'm going to graduate school. I'm going to get into the best school. A program is going to manifest and I'm going to be able to pay for it. But I don't know the how. I just knew that that's what I wanted. Well, sure enough, unbeknownst to me, USC had a scholarship at Annenberg that they screened all of the applications that came in, right? I didn't even know that the money existed. I didn't even know that it was possible to become an Annenberg Dean Scholar. But what happened was, after I got admitted, I have fun stories about that too, but after I got admitted, I then found out that I was being considered for a scholarship for a full ride, like a Dean Scholarship stipend, actually getting paid to go to school, y'all. Getting paid to go to school. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, yeah, I could. But then I couldn't. It felt too good to be true. But I kept my prayers. I kept affirming that it was going to work out for me and that it was all happening exactly as it should. I wouldn't let anyone speak against it. To me, that's a big part of my manifestation process. It doesn't have to be yours, but it is mine. I find that when I don't allow people to speak against, make any declarations against what I'm trying to manifest. So all of that good energy was being poured towards it. And then sure enough, I found out I had an interview for the position because they were fellows, we were considered fellows, Annenberg Dean Scholars. And I ended up getting the position. Not only did I get a full ride to USC, Annenberg School of Journalism, but I got paid to be a graduate assistant. So helping out, teaching undergrads about journalism and media, all the things that I love. And I got to go to school for free and I manifested it. And I also feel that it was totally in alignment with God's will for my life. So I don't think those two things are in opposition. In fact, I think they line up beautifully and perfectly. So I'd love for you to share at least one of your manifestation stories, or let me know today if I help build your belief.